Hello guys, welcome back to El Merengue Culé. Today, a Barcelona fan is going to be breaking down this very interesting matchup between Real Madrid and Athletic Club. Let's get to it. So guys, let's get straight to the video. This is exactly how Zidane lined up this Real Madrid side. I think arguably the strongest possible lineup Madrid has, considering the current form and available players. Now, straight off the bat, a whole bunch of action happened. Initially, I thought Athletic Club was playing pretty well, in the attacking aspects. Iñaki Williams and Raúl Garcia were connecting very well. And I think it was a 12th minute. Iñaki Williams connects a very good 1-2, penetrates Varane, and then gets brought down by Carvajal initially, and until now, I do think it was a penalty. Carvajal pushing on the back, not the shoulder of Iñaki Williams, messes up his shot, clearly does not get called a PK. And, well, you see the frustration from Athletic Club and a bit of relief from Real Madrid's players' faces for sure. And, of course, the next play, Courtois plays the ball out of the goal kick, and Raúl Garcia smacks down on Toni Kroos. Stupid foul. You see the frustration. As soon as Kroos went down, Raúl Garcia is like, get up, blah, blah, blah. Stupid foul from Raúl Garcia. Let the frustration get the best of him. And, well, a few minutes before that, he had already picked up a yellow card. That foul alone is a yellow card. 2 yellow cards equals a red card. Raúl Garcia is out. Now, you could make the argument that the foul was a bit soft for considering it's a second yellow card, but it's not. It's a foul. It's a red card. As much as I wish it weren't, it is. So, how did this red card affect the game? Well, it means that Athletic Club automatically, naturally, just sat back and really made it difficult for Real Madrid to score. Again, Madrid is a team that, if you give them a little bit more space on their attacking aspect, Madrid does better. Now, by doing this and taking out Raúl Garcia because of the red card, Athletic Club had no aspects of breaking out of the back. The only chance was a long ball to Iñaki Williams, which has not happened at the first half at all. Iñaki Williams, initially connecting very well with Raúl Garcia, now has no association with any of his players. And against Varane, against Ramos, he is not going to break him down. And honestly, I don't think he's going to score at all. I don't see Athletic Club scoring, maybe from a corner. But now for Madrid, considering that Athletic Club is very defensively, initially they look to break them down through a very agile Benzema. His dribbling has been insane, weaving in and out of players, but it's missing that final pass, the final shot. And I think this is down to maybe the 4-3-3. Again, Benzema is alone by himself. Lucas Vázquez, Vinicius Jr. are very wide players that don't help enough to Benzema, and Valverde definitely helps a lot in the high pressure, especially considering that Athletic Club is a man down. That helps Madrid a lot, but doesn't help Benzema too much, as Benzema probably wishes a little bit more of like a pure attacking mid rather than a center mid playing in the attacking mid role. But eventually Madrid began to break down Athletic Club when they started utilizing their crosses. You see roughly in the 40th minute, I don't know, maybe 3-4 crosses from Madrid that went right through the 6. Any one of those could have been a goal. And just as the half was about to end, I was crossing my fingers, and on a 0-0, and on a 0-0, Toni Kroos, beautiful freaking shot, puts it away. And, well, again, attributing that extra bit of space to possibly Raúl Garcia. I think that's exactly where he would have been. I was trying to either block the shot, but going in at halftime, 1-0 Real Madrid. I don't see a world in which Athletic Club is going to score. I don't want to drag this half on too long. See you guys at the end of the game. Alright guys, so the game has officially concluded, and man, what an exciting second half. A roller coaster of emotions, without a doubt. But before we actually get to the second half, I want to talk about an instance that happened in the first half that I forgot to talk about. A potential penalty call that was not given. Vinicius Jr. scoops the ball up a little bit, and it hits the Athletic Club defender in the head, in the box. Now, the reason I think it was not giving, the PK was not given, is because of the fact that the rule states that the moment the player is falling, he puts his hand out for support on the ground, So to stabilize his body, he's using his arm, which his arm now officially is considered to be in a natural position. So when the ball hits, it is not considered to be a handball. However, you could make the argument that the hand is technically not on the ground yet. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that incident. But, okay, let's get started to the actual second half. Now, we talked about how in the first half, Real Madrid, all of the attacks were pretty much coming from the wings, from the crosses. So to counteract this, Athletic Club automatically pushed their wings up a little bit high, including their outside backs. This limited the amount of crosses that Real Madrid could get from the actual wings, and they rather started coming more from Modric, from more central players for the most part. Now, this in hand also allowed a little bit more structure when it came to breaking out of the back for Athletic Club, allowing Iñaki Williams to become less of a pure out number 9 of speed and more of kind of like an attacking midfielder, looking to provide for the rest of the team, and it was working very well. However, Mendy was counteracting it pretty well, and just as I was writing down in my notes, great job, Mendy, you're defending really well. Ramos steps up a bit too high, and now I wanted to make this video without bashing on any Madrid players. This wasn't the goal for this video, but I do have to mention, if I were a Madrid fan, I would be mad at Ramos. He stepped up a bit too strong, a bit too hard. I think he lost his head a little bit, and it left too much space behind him. Athletic Club, great job exploiting that space in behind Ramos and getting a goal back. Which is one of the takeaways I want to mention for Madrid is the mentality. I think that's your biggest enemy, your own mentality. The moment you feel like you're cruising, you lay your gas on the pedal. I think if Madrid, and again, I hope they don't learn because I'm a Barcelona fan, but if Madrid learns on how to step on the opponent's throat when they're in the weakest moment, Madrid, that could bump them back to that level that we saw of them last season. Now, I hope, like I just mentioned, they don't learn how to do that because we'll be in for some trouble, us Barcelona fans. But we continue. Then, straight off the bat, after Athletic Club now makes the score 1-1, they kind of went back into the underdog mentality. They didn't look for they didn't look for the 2-1. Instead, Real Madrid went all guns a-blazing, pushing up for the goal, and they actually did get it. It came from a Vinicius Jr. goal, but it was called offsides. Again, this half was a roller coaster of emotions, no doubt about it. And again, you started to see that Madrid's version of a 4-3-3 was becoming less effective as soon as Athletic Club pushed the outsides higher. And in my notes I was writing, I think at this point, a switch to a more central formation, try to get some more association with Benzema, get players a little bit closer to him to create 1-2s. And just as I'm writing that down, Real Madrid, what do? They put in a cross from the outsides. And well, bad marking from Athletic Club led to a Benzema goal. Beautiful header, Benzema being as lethal as ever. What kind of form is Benzema in? It's insane. If Real Madrid did not have Benzema, they would be in trouble. And then going back to mentality, the mentality of Madrid right now up 2-1. They're cruising and they left their foot off the pedal. And what happens? Athletic Club gets on a one-on-one opportunity. Beautiful save from Courtois. I mean, that save alone could arguably put him as the man of the match. Without that save, it is a tie. Madrid drops 2 points. But Courtois gets a hand to it. A frustrating hand. Again, playing with my emotions. Could have been the 2-1. Imagine how good for Barcelona that would have been. Okay. And then Madrid, again, the mentality is like, oh shit, we don't have this game 100% secured. What do? They turn it up. And, well, in the 93rd minute, Real Madrid gets the 3-1. Now, I think my brother is going to be giving you guys a shout out, so I don't have to worry about that. But quick reminder, guys, please put your shout outs in before the game starts. I don't want to see any more 94-minute shout out or comments. Come on, guys.
Now, a quick word from our sponsor.
Guys, huge victory for Real Madrid. Ricky, thank you for that great analysis that you just gave. Obviously, it was like I already said, a wonderful win for us. A game that could have easily ended up in a tie had Courtois not come up with that huge save at the very end that could have easily been a 2-2, and then Karim Benzema goes out there and finishes the game for us. Honestly, had Toni Kroos not broken that deadlock, it looked like it was going to be a game for us that we were going to suffer a lot, but Real Madrid had to come out with the victory. They were playing against 10 men, so honestly, just huge for us. We did have a lot of people predict a 3-1 victory, so I'm going to go ahead and give out all the shout-outs below. So here we go. We have number one, the first guy, Titus Walter Andromedon. Correct me if I said that wrong. RA, you finally got your shout-out, so 3-1 as well. Not me, 3-1 Real Madrid. Perek Yerima, next one is Baiter Ali. Anthony Safavi, Steezy with another shout out, Ohidudin, Hakim, Roberto Leal, and D Wash. Guys, congratulations to all of you. I also predicted the 3-1, so I'm gonna give myself a shout out too. Sorry guys that I couldn't do the full analysis for y'all. With all these finals, it's been a little bit hectic, but as always, a la Madrid. And Ricky, back to you.
The two takeaways that I want to really mention from Madrid, we talked about the mentality being the worst enemy, and then the second one being the midfield. Man, Madrid's midfield is in an insane form. I lost my words. Last season it was the defense. Ramos, Varane were unstoppable. This season, the midfield. You see Modric making runs playing box to box from the first whistle to the last whistle. At that kind of age, it's insane. Toni Kroos, not only is he distributing the balls, looking to spread Real Madrid out with long balls, but can pull off an amazing shot, as we saw in the first half. Isco for me. He's not the best of players, but and then you see Valverde got subbed out relatively early. I think he's not fully fit to play the whole game, but he's insane. What he allows the pressure for Madrid to do, I think it's insane. Congratulations to Madrid, a 3-1 result. Disappointed as a Barcelona fan. I was hoping for a 2-2 tie. But great job, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Help us reach our goal of 3,000 subscribers, 3,000 members to the Merengue Culé family by the end of the year. That would be amazing, and potentially a second giveaway, which we will talk about in a little bit. But anyways, guys, with that being said, Real Madrid won, so I won't do the Vizca Barça. Great job, guys. Ciao, ciao, ciao.